Hi guys, welcome back to another speed build in The Sims 4 and welcome to the new viewers. I am Kiku Builds, and for today's video we are building a small family home with only the base game and the Snowy Escape expansion pack. We're building this small family home on a 20 by 15 lot in Montgomery. That is the world that came with obviously the expansion pack Snowy Escape. This slot is called 641 Hanamigawa. I also kept the original name to upload it on the gallery. We have in this house 3 beds. I mean 2 bedrooms, but 3 beds, 1 bedroom for parents and 1 bedroom for 2 kids, and the 2 beds are 1 for child, 1 for toddler. We have also 1 study and of course all the necessities, all the necessary amenities like a bedroom, not a bedroom, a kitchen, a dining, a living room, and yes, I didn't say we also have 2 bathrooms in this house, 1 downstairs, 1 upstairs. The house ended up costing a little over 74,000 simoleons, and you will be able to find it on the gallery under my ID Kiku_builds. As usual, I will also place the direct link to the trade files in the description box down below, so you can download it and place it directly into your game. But for now, I want to say a quick thank you to all of you who have used my creator code at checkout when buying Sims 4 DLC on the EA app. You can still use my creator code at checkout if you want to buy any DLCs on the app. It goes into helping the channel and it's very much appreciated. My creator code is KikuBuilds, and thanks a lot for those who have used it in the past, and also of course to all of you who will be helping the channel by using it at checkout when buying your packs. So as you can see here, the wallpapers that I use on the exterior here are from the Sims 4 Snowy Escape expansion pack. All of the wallpapers that I also used inside are from Snowy Escape. And as you can see also, I used 2 different wallpapers on the exteriors, 4 downstairs and 4 upstairs. We have some kind of wood sidings downstairs, and upstairs some kind of I wouldn't say wallpaper, but I think they are painted walls with some intercaling beams, and I did this kind of placement of the wallpapers to kind of make the house blend into its surroundings. In the neighborhoods that we are here, you can see all the houses in the background that have different wallpapers on downstairs and upstairs. This is not really a Japanese house per se, because I didn't do any kind of research to kind of research the architecture and how also the interiors are done in Japanese houses. I've done this in the past, so you can find some of my builds with Snowy Escape expansion pack in the past, but here I just wanted to build something that was really just pack focused with Snowy Escape. So this is what I did. I also placed a little fountain here that I also decorated as a small pond, and this is very cool because I think the water lilies that I placed in the water, they come with frogs but also with koi fish, and I really love this. Koi fish are really specific of kind of Japanese ponds as well in gardens. As you can see also, the yard that I did, the entirety of the yard is paved, so it's pavement, and I just left some spots of greenery and grass here and there where we have those trees planted, and also those plants, and of course where the pond is. I also placed 3 trees, 2 in the front yard, 2 trees in the front yard. They are both from the Snowy Escape expansion pack. and one tree also that I will place in the backyard that came with the debug items of the pack. Is also a pack. It is also from the pack. The pine trees that I placed in front of the house, they are actually from the base game. Also placed those wall decorations here. I don't know really what they are, but I think they are decorations, and they make up for nice wall texture, to give something a little more interesting going on with your walls. Also placed those decorations of the roof as well. So everything comes from the, as much as possible, I used everything from the Snowy Escape expansion pack. Of course, it's a pack. It's focused mainly on the Snowy Escape expansion pack, but whenever I could use anything from the Snowy Escape expansion pack, I preferred using those items instead of the base game. So yeah, everywhere that I placed base game items is because I didn't have an alternative with the Snowy Escape expansion pack. That is what I mean. As you can see also, the shoe racks that I'm placing here in the entryway are from the base game, and I also played around with the platforms for this little house here, especially as you can see, the entryway is sunken down. It's a lower level than the rest of the house, and I think this is something that we usually see in Japanese houses, because usually in Japanese houses when you enter home, you have this entryway that is lower than the rest of the house, and you absolutely have to leave your shoes in the entryway and use slippers to move around in the rest of the house, and I really love this. Now you're seeing the dining room, and the dining room, I used the flooring here. I don't know if we could say that is a tatami flooring. I don't, yeah, I won't don't quote me on that, but I really love this kind of flooring. They are really typical from Japan, and I use them in the dining room. Also, the small table where you have to kneel down to sit at the table as well is typically Japanese. The flooring that I used in the rest of the house, I mean the wooden floor that you can see here, is from the base game, because we only have, with the Snowy Escape expansion pack, we only have two types of flooring that came with this expansion pack. We have the tatami one, and also one that is sand. The sands that you can find is those small Zen gardens in Japanese homes. I didn't make any Zen garden outside, but it's those type of sands with the patterns drawn on the sand, so I didn't use that, and I didn't have any other alternative for wooden floor, so I used the base game one, and this is a very cute one that came with the base game update that we got not so long ago. So you're seeing here the living room, and I used, of course, the furniture that came with the Snowy Escape expansion pack, and I kind of accessorized the couch and the love seat with those small cushions, decorative cushions that came with the base game as well, and I think they make for cute decoration. Also, those kind of curtains, I placed them there. I'm not sure, in a real Japanese home they use it inside, I don't know, I'm not sure, but I thought they looked very cute, so that's why I used them in the living room here. Tried to match this little fuzzy carpet in the middle of the living room, tried to match them with the curtains, the small curtains that we had, but couldn't really match them. Tried it, but this fuzzy carpet, and this plush carpet, I don't know how you can say, it's really one of my favorites that I use in every single one of my builds, so you see it very often in my builds, but it's a very small carpet, so usually I scale it up when I place it in a big room of some sort. Now you are seeing the kitchen. Of course, the wallpaper for the kitchen is from the Snowy Escape expansion pack, but the flooring here is from the base game, and I really like this flooring for my bathrooms and for my kitchens, and that's exactly what I did here in this house. I used them in the kitchen and in the bathrooms. All the counters, I like these counters. They are really different from what all the counters that we get in the rest of the game, because they all have shelves that are visible. They are not closed off by doors, and yeah, so I played around placing many clutter items in those onto those shelves underneath the countertops. And of course they are from Snowy Escape. I mean, the counters are from Snowy Escape, the stove as well from Snowy Escape, the fridge too. But yeah, a cute little kitchen. And for the color scheme of this house, I just went with the basics. Uh, this kind of brown wooden floor that you can find in the rest of the house, and I used the wallpaper from Snowy Escape in the rest of the house that matched also that brown on the floor, and so I went with kind of the same color scheme for the kitchen. So I used these big tiles that you can see on the walls. They are from Snowy Escape, as I told you, but I used the brown ones as well, and I decided to go with whites to kind of illuminate a little bit the color scheme in the kitchen here. So we have white counters and also the white flooring here. Ended up also using the same curtains in the kitchen, but a white swatch, and finishing up the kitchen with a lot of items, a lot of clutter items also on the walls. And next to the kitchen I placed a very tiny bathroom, and this is only a toilet and a sink. So this is for the family when they are downstairs, and also for guests who came over for maybe dinner or game nights or anything. So yeah, this is a cutesy little bathroom just to have one extra toilet in the house. Now you are seeing the upstairs of the house. I went upstairs to actually work on the floor plan for the different rooms upstairs, but I realized afterwards that I hadn't actually furnished the last room downstairs. The last room that was the study, so we will go back downstairs to actually furnish the last room that is the study downstairs. In the study, it's not a big study, so I just decided to place this desk for the parents with a computer, and also a small drawing table for the kid. And this is something that I didn't say at the beginning of the video, but I also created the household that lives here. They are called the Ito family, and they are a family of 4 with a boy child, a toddler girl, and of course 2 parents, a mom and a dad. So quite your traditional family style. So they are very cute. They will also be available on the gallery under my ID Kikwa_build if you want to download them and put them into this house. They were also made with only the base game and Snowy Escape expansion pack. Now we're back upstairs, and you're seeing the kids' bedroom. As I told you, we have a bed for toddler and a bed for child. It's your typical bedroom. I mean, nothing much going on. The things that I did in this house is I made a point of using exclusively the wallpapers from the Snowy Escape expansion pack. So I didn't want to use all the decorative wallpapers that we have that came with the base game for kids. So I decided to use this Snowy Escape wallpaper here, but I went and placed some decals on the walls and kind of many decorations to kind of decorate this room. Also really love the bed cover of this little bed here for the child. It's actually a character that is named Yamachan in the game, and I don't remember, it's kind of the mascot of Montgomery or something like that. We don't have any toddler's bed in the that came with the expansion pack, so I used the one that came with the base game. And yeah, everything, most of the things that I'm using here are from the base game in the kids bedroom, except for the little divider that I placed behind the toddler's bed. Also the kids bed is from Snow Escape, and the little divider as well that I placed in the in the bathroom here. I love this little divider in bathrooms. It's from Snow Escape. Of course, the wallpaper in the bathroom, the tiles in the bathroom for the walls are just gorgeous, and I decided to place them upstairs in this bathroom too, because yeah, it's kind of cheerful, and we are in a family home, so it's nice to have a really cheerful wallpaper with a scenery drawn on the tiles. Yeah, so now we are in the last room, I think, kind of the next to last room that we are furnishing in this house. It's the parents' bedroom that I also furnished exclusively with Snow Escape expansion pack. Oh, I'm thinking, I didn't place any curtains in the bathroom, but yeah, anyway. Here also the curtains that I used are from the base game, but downstairs, I don't know if you remember, the little curtains are like those bamboo shades that I placed on the on the windows, are actually from Snow Escape, and I really like them. I really like to use them as well. Now we are in the very last room indeed, and this is kind of the landing. Upstairs, nothing much because we don't have a lot of space, so I placed some wall art on the walls and also a plant, and we have this little balcony there in front of the house where I placed an easel and kind of a decorative plant as well. Now we are back outside, and I'm placing the last tree that I told you about in the beginning of the video. That is actually a tree that I found in the debug items. Also, those little planks that I'm placing on the floor to kind of draw a limit between the grass and the pavement. Those little planks are from debug items from the base game. Placing some planters and also a barbecue grill for them to still have a place to grill the stuff. And I think we are done for this little video, guys. I think I will go back at the front to actually finish up the fountain, but we are done for this video, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to give it a little thumbs up if you liked it, and see you next time. Bye.